In the house, Barry Sanders and Thurman Thomas built and T. Boone Pickens financed. Welcome to Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Cowboys, where the paddle people were ready to open up a can. I guess they're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will take the first swing of the game. The whole perception of how successful your season is really depends on how you handle this game, how you handle Bedlam.
Man, Oklahoma and Oklahoma State, two teams that simply do not like each other. The emotion always runs so high, and historically, David, this has been a game that has massive conference implications.
Well, and you think about the state of Oklahoma, all the fans, the division amongst each other, so much juice coming into this game. Got to handle the nerves well and start fast.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. And now on second down for this offense. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. He's going to pass. It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It's now second down after the short completion. They're going to throw it again. A strike downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Sooners are rolling down the field. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the field goal unit is on the field. It is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Offense working from the pistol. Looking for a crease. It's Fields. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking downfield, it's Garrett. Now he's going to break the pocket. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line, and they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, first down. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And here comes the offense on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He's got it. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. They go to the ground. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fires left. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Sooners have pushed it inside the 20. Leaves it with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on.
Ball in the air, intercepted. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. Line gets set, first down. He'll start this drive firing. That's caught. It's Vasquez. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. A third down try for the offense. Dropping back, it's Garrett. Steps away. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Makes a move. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Rolls it in. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Give to the back. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the
wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
I love it. Forget all the cute stuff. It's 1st and goal. I'm trying to get 6. Nice job. Just get the quarterback under center. Let us push him into the end zone and get the touchdown.
Oklahoma 10, Oklahoma State 0.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
On on 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. And he intercepts it. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Here comes the offense on 1st down. To the air, it's Garrett. Gonna take a shot, and it's caught inside the 30. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Cowboys! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Offense getting set for 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Time to take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball. Oklahoma has dominated this rivalry, guys, so much so that it almost seems like just a relief to the Sooners when they win.
Up to this point, Reese, no doubt, Oklahoma, they have owned this series against their in-state rival. In rivalry games, you got to throw the records out the window because of the emotion that's played on game day.
So much emotion, so much hatred. You throw it out because, listen, you got nothing to lose. Everybody expects Oklahoma to win this game every year. So if I'm the Cowboys, I can take chances, try to make plays, try to make something good happen early.
2nd down coming up. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one.
Pass on 2nd down.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football, on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Zings it complete to the right. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Caught over the middle. It's Bitonio running toward the tape. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. On target, fighting off the defender. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Back to pass, it's Garrett. And it's caught! Touchdown, Oklahoma State!
And this offense is still early in the down, 2nd and goal. They could still run it. They go with the pass. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing it immediately, getting the football out of his hands, seeing his wide receiver open, getting the big touchdown.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Sooner offense returns to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They're trying to get to it. Complete in the middle. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He'll take a shot. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines, be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Back to throw, it's Garrett. He makes the catch, but the officials right on top of it, signaling out of bounds. And the Cowboys will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. As they get ready to start this 3rd quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. Call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. At midfield, he's got room. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, and how about this offense? A little counter, a little misdirection. Get everybody's eyes going one direction. They go back the other way. Nice execution by the offense to make the big running play down the field.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Now on second down after the short completion. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking to pass. It's Garrett. Fires to the middle. Got his man. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. And the Cowboys are on the move. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab. It's York. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M...
A shot toward the end zone, and he's got it! Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, fellas, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em. And they hooked a W in this one. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The pull and throw off the RPO.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. He makes a catch. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. That big play has them in business. First and 10 inside the 20. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line. Touchdown Sooners! And that one will give them the lead. The big fella's on the field, guys, for the 2-point conversion. Here comes the 2-point try. Slams it ahead. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Bitonio. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Looking for a man. It's Garrett. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. The expressway is wide open. The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. The official's off. Coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. Off play action. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner will be brought down. First down here for the offense. Using his legs, it's Fields. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Turns it loose. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter.
On the play. Brings up second down.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Garrett. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. He's looked to do some damage in the red zone. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will. And tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. Power football with the run. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third down, going up top. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit.
He lets one fly deep. And he's got it at the 25. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. He leaves it with his back. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves the change for the first down. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. Just saw one there on the crossing.
The Cowboys in the hurry up. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw. It's Garrett. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Leaves it with the back. Running with power. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. Great.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Trojans will kick this away to start us off. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop them at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Sooners offense will have the football first here. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, because so much for this offense and his whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today. I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Defense comes out for their first possession today. And here comes the other star wide receiver on the field. This is really an elite group in college football this season, and both these guys belong in that group.
Yeah, these guys have been chirping back and forth at each other in social media throughout the week. I want to see who has the better day, because chances are that's the team that's going to win today.
Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
They're going to pick up the first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Ncaa offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
You stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Here's the second down play. Receiver in motion now. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop?
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. And is intercepted. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. The guys up front line up. It's first down. And the back now goes in motion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. And they will trot out the field goal team here. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The returner is brought down. Gets to start on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Incomplete for a 3rd straight play. The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Now the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Catch is made down the middle. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the Trojans are in the red zone. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. He missed it. Field goal, no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The wide receiver's got it on a shovel pass. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it, and it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
He eludes the rush, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Kick is up and no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And he throws his third interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, SC. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that, giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
BAT is good. Seven now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the RPO, clock to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Off target and incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the second down incompletion, I have to convert here on looking for a deep completion. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Money comes for his second punt of the game. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Yeah, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I knew he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So
Second down.
and how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The turn begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Catch made on the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But it's incomplete, and that will not bring up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. I'm curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He escapes the sack. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He breaks free. And the defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern California.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
PAT puts them up 13 now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? He'll take a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And the same runner's got it again. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. It looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead. It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Trojans.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Return starts from inside the 5. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last one for a big play downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Gain of 13.
And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Second down after the incompletion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackling at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Bringing pressure. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
After the PAT, they go up 19. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Just ran away from the defense. The offense still out there. We're going for 2 here. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the 2-point try is good, so the lead is down to 11. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off.
Well, now that we're in this second half, Chris, you're limited on how many possessions you can get to get back into this game, and I think they needed to get something to get them going. Now you steal back some momentum. Let's see what they can do with this.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. It was a good battle. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Quick spin on the run. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
2nd down after that previous play. It's a run. Running back's got it. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Tight end makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a first down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a solid game there, showing off the stiff arm.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Try and muscle for the first down. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. The Sooners hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Trying to extend the play. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. They'll try to run this one in. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. New USC offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And it's USC in front here as we break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20. Looks like the offense is able to recover it there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Finds room at the 30.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, SC. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Finds just enough space and makes the 1st down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Snags a quick throw. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Southern California. This offense is still clicking. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
We'll call for the fair catch here. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. It's incomplete. That was a dangerous pass to try on 1st down. Almost intercepted. Got lucky that time. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Sooners come to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. From the shotgun, drops back. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And the field goal is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He shreds the tackle. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll give it to the back. We reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on third and short. Now you got to think in the fourth quarter, fourth and short, got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll run it here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Not just the pick, but a big return.